Hello everyone, today we will be making these cool prints using styrofoam sheets and washable markers. I hope you enjoy. Okay, bag number 3. Alright, we are going to be doing some print making by using styrofoam as stamps. So in your bag you have a whole bunch of pieces of styrofoam. We have washable markers and lots of paper. Lots of paper options this week. Alright, so you will also need a pencil. There might be one in your bag. If not, you'll want to grab one. And it doesn't need to be super sharp. Alright, so what we're going to do is we are going to draw an image onto our styrofoam, and then we're going to color it and print it onto the paper. So these pieces are kind of big. You can go ahead and use your scissors if you want to and cut some of them. In addition to the pencil, you'll also need a really wet paper towel, and it's so wet that I put it in a plate. So you'll need a wet paper towel today. Okay. So first things first, I have my styrofoam sheet here, and I'm going to draw something into it because that's the image that I'm going to want printed. So for today, I think I'll do little dog paws or kitty paws. I'm pressing kind of hard because I want to make sure that I'm indenting the foam. Now the one thing you don't really want to do, or if you do choose to do it, you need to be careful, is when you write stuff. Now if you're going to write something, you'll have to write it in reverse. For instance, if I wanted to write dog, I'd have to write it backwards because of the way it prints. And if I wanted to do cat, I'd have to write it backwards too. Put some hearts on here. Okay, so now that I've got what I want on here, I'm going to go ahead and get into my markers. Okay. And then you're just going to take your markers and color the stamp. And if you notice where you drew, the marker doesn't go into there. And you can mix colors too. If I wanted to add some blue in there. And you want to be careful with your hands, because if your hands get on there, it'll pick up the ink, the marker. So I just kind of hold it by corner. And this is washable marker, so I'm not too concerned if I get a little bit on the table, because I'll be able to wipe that up. Go back in and maybe add a little red to those. Okay, so when I'm ready to print, push those out of my way, move my stamp. I'm going to print on this piece of paper. I might want to cut this to size. Okay, and then I'm going to take my wet paper towel, make sure that it's not dripping. If it is dripping, you just kind of squeeze it out. I'm going to take my wet paper towel and I'm going to wet my paper a little bit, just by pressing it on there for a minute. And then I'm going to take it up. See how it makes it a little damp? Okay. And then I'm going to take my marker colored stamp. I'm going to turn it upside down, and I'm going to place it on my paper and kind of press it down with my fingers. Okay. And then I'm going to find a corner and I'm going to lift it up. And voila, you just made your own print. So in the spaces where it's a little wider, I can tell that I probably needed to color a little bit more, but that's it. So I hope you guys enjoy. You have a lot of them, so enjoy, have fun making as many prints, many different prints as you can. Bye.